All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. One more time. We're back. It is whatever. What's today's date? I don't even know. August
The 15th.
15th.
6:10, 6:12.
6:12. We're starting earlier tonight.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
We are starting early.
Very pumped up about it. I don't have to stay
Wait.
up late editing. We
You
got
don't
some.
get a job anyway, so
Yeah. Okay.
it's not like that.
Damn.
Too soon.
No, my bad.
He's
I
coming-
didn't think
Damn.
the jokes went off the table.
He's
That's
coming
messed
in next.
up.
Oh, I don't care.
Coming at the neck.
We got some exciting news to talk about today. Our very own Jackson Stone hit a hole-in-one. A debatable hole-in-one, but we're gonna claim it. We're gonna claim
A
it.
very, very debatable hole in one. So we played 18 earlier that day and went back out and messing around from the red tees. It was 105 yards. I hit like a knockdown 58, and it went right in the hole. Don't know if it counts.
I would
but
count it personally because I suck at
would.
golf.
I would count it as long as I give the explanation on how it was a hole in one.
I don't care about the explanation.
Because
It's
if
all
I
one.
tell,
It's big
what's
hole
more
in one.
impressive, me holding out from 165 yards or 105?
I think they're both equally impressive for me.
But
I
think
like
about
that.
it. If you're 105 out, even on a, like, say it's not par 3, you're not on the red tees, you know, your approach shot, you're 105 out, and you get it for 2, you eagle, that's still impressive.
Well, it makes me feel better
Yeah.
that y'all would count it because
it-
I personally can't count it, but it was the best shot of
There's
my
just-
life.
I mean, a pro, amateur would not count it, but, like,
We ain't no pro amateur
we
here.
all suck.
Exactly.
But yeah, I've still got the ball. It was the dirtiest ball I think I've used in the past 6 months, and of course that was the one that went in.
It maybe had that extra little somehow.
It
spin
wasn't
on
like the ball had dirt on it. It was just like stained.
stain. That makes sense.
So the dimples in the ball weren't affected.
Did you get posted on the club Instagram?
I'm not letting those people see that I was playing from the red tees.
You don't get a ton from the Reds.
They're gonna ask me what club I hit and how far it was.
That could be like a 9-iron from the back.
But the first thing they asked me is if I did have any witnesses, and I was like,
Did you?
I have one truthful friend and one non-truthful friend with me, Isaac and then Noah Pridmore. So Prid would
Did you
tell
have to
the
buy the
truth.
drinks?
Yeah, Prit's a
Did you
No,
buy the
I
truthful
drinks?
don't buy no drinks for them.
Wow, this dude
Yeah.
is selfish.
one. Prit's a truthful one.
Yeah, Isaac is not.
Isaac will kick his ball out the road. I found it.
Sounds like a couple other guys.
But yeah, it was very exciting. I'm definitely gonna have that story for the rest of my life.
Oh yeah.
My dad told me that I was a female dog from playing from the red tees.
Damn.
That's kind of disheartening.
It really
But-
lit you up.
I mean, I'm proud of you.
Thank you, man.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I didn't make you, but I'm proud of you like a father would be.
Mhm.
Thanks, man.
You're
Yeah, it was
welcome.
very, very fun. Isaac sprinted up there, which I didn't want to sprint up there because you had to go across like two sketchy bridges to get across the water. And I wasn't taking the long route cart path wise, so
So you told me he ran.
I just
over
kind of like
through
dropped to
both-
my knees and like threw my hat in the air. And
He ran through both bridges.
yeah, he sprinted.
I would not run on those bridges.
And then he almost tried to grab my ball out of the hole.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
no.
such a bad look. It's like it's like
Yeah.
someone hands you an open knife and then you close it and hand it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like just hand the blade like that.
Grab
Here's
it.
your knife back.
Grab
See,
it.
I was like, you better not touch that ball.
He's never got close. He
that our
wanted
ball?
to see it.
It's our ball.
That's my ball.
Are you gonna
That's
fra-
my ball.
That's our ball?
Are you gonna frame it
Yeah, I mean, I can.
and then at
You-
the bottom like
Red tees.
red tees?
105 yards. Callaway jaws were all
You wear
58
red on
degrees,
Sundays,
10
you
degrees of
play on
bounce.
Sunday, play on the red tees on Sunday.
But that day,
Nothing wrong with it.
yeah, it was a very good day. I shot 77 on 18 before,
Oh,
which is very good.
I mean, you do
2
play,
under on the back nine.
You do play that course a lot. I'd hope you'd be starting
Yeah,
to shoot low
yeah.
now.
2 under on the back nine, 7
Sorry,
over.
I'm chirping.
No,
it.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, 7 over on the front.
Oh,
And I shot 2 over on
Yeah.
or 2 under on the back.
that's a back nine lethal.
I made 8 pars and 1 eagle.
Lethal.
That D stick on that par
Lethal.
5 somewhere had
And I
to
hit 3 wood. 3 wood 7 iron. 10 feet. And my dad let me borrow his
Oh, was your
Oh,
dad there?
No. He let me
Oh,
borrow his
oh.
old Scotty Cameron. It's like a $1,200 putter,
Oh.
brand new. He's like, use this today. And those putts were dropping like flies.
So you're saying it's not the. It's not
You
the,
just have to waste your money on a
I'm about to
putter.
say,
'cause
so it's not the golfer himself. It's actually the.
it's the
tool.
equipment.
Oh, also,
So
I
you-
have your putter here.
I don't need it anymore. Got a Scotty Cameron now. He said, if you play your best round ever, you could have it.
And you played your best round ever.
Kind of, yeah.
So you got that old Scotty Cameron, just
Dude, that thing's money.
you gonna regrip it or keep the same grip?
No, we're raw
Or
dogging
was
it.
like the Scotty on the grip?
Same raw dog in it.
That's fair
But-
enough.
Yep, that's how what was it, yesterday? It's my Wednesday. Fugazi hole-in-one.
I like it.
Does it make, like, holding a Scotty Cameron, does it make you feel more confident?
Yeah, it does actually.
Does it make you feel
'Cause,
more professional?
yeah.
Like a couple, like on the front nine, why I shot like 7 over, because it came off like the face so much softer, because it has a beryllium face,
Mm-hmm.
so it's
Sounds
kind
like
of
something out of Wakanda.
absorbs the impact. So I was like, I was hitting them
Vibranium?
so hard, and it would fly by the hole, and then I'd hit it soft, and it'd go short. So I 4-putted twice on the front nine.
Sounds like you.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen him do that. in a
But-
it
while.
happens to me
Wish
a
I
lot.
was there.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I haven't seen you do that in a while. Isaac said that a couple times. He shot a 98 or 98
Oh,
or
nice.
99.
Good
So
job.
I think me and Isaac are, like, I went to go play with my brother-in-law last Saturday or Sunday morning, and I shot a true 50.
that's not bad. I was 14 over. Well, depending on what the par was, but that's still
I
good.
mean,
Mhm.
I was hitting from the rough a lot, but
I shot a true. I got the scorecard. The front nine was just beyond me. Sucked. Started figuring something out in the back nine. I want to say I shot, and this is a big news for me. I shot like a 92.
That's really good.
So I know that sounds terrible. It's either 92, 93, or 91.
How long you been playing? 4 or 5 months?
Yeah, like truly playing. Yeah, 4 or 5 months.
you get a hang of it soon.
Took me a while to break 100.
I had to switch my grip, and that was it.
The grip is a big
The
factor.
grip was a big
Ask
factor.
Bryson DeChambeau.
On to more news.
On a different. Oh, I actually before we transit, this could be a good little transition into college football talk. I saw this on Old Row Sports. Shout them out. Not sponsored. This is an interesting. I know what Matt's gonna say here. All right.
Is it the tournament?
Start, cut, bench,
Oh.
bench, or start, bench, cut. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel, Joe Burrow. I already got mine.
Go ahead then.
You want me to be real?
Yep.
I'm starting Johnny, benching Cam, and cutting Joe. Burrow. And I know that's a hot take.
But this is just college. Their college
Yeah,
career.
yeah,
right?
yeah. And the reason why is let me get my reasoning before Matt chimes in. Johnny, besides Mike Evans, okay, Johnny and Cam did a lot more with less than Joe Burrow did with more. You know what I mean? Almost said did with more, but that's wrong because he won a natty. But what's your take?
You asking me?
Yeah,
That's
because
just-
you're sitting there.
that's That's just. Think about Johnny. He never won a natty. Think about Cam.
He went to the draft as a sophomore though. If he would have stayed,
He would.
you never know.
Are you sure he went to the draft as a sophomore? I think you can't go until you are.
It's
junior.
21 or as a sophomore, or 21 or as a junior. I found
Well,
out because of his
Well,
documentary.
I'm gonna be honest with you. He wasn't gonna win a natty.
No, but he's a
with
dog.
Kevin Sullivan, but no ever team has ever beat the top 4 preseason. No ever team has ever beat
Here we go.
7 ranked teams in the
Here we
top
go.
10.
Here we go.
He holds the most passing
Here we go.
yards
Here we
in
go.
SEC history in a single
Here we go.
season. Holds the most touchdowns
Here we go.
in the SEC
He's kind of firing me up
in
right
a single
now.
season.
Come on now.
He won. He had a Blitnikoff winner. Yeah, he might have had one. Jamar. He also had 2 wide receivers, over 1,500 yards, over 15 touchdowns.
Yeah, let's name
apiece.
them, shall we?
Yeah, hey, Justin Jefferson was a no star coming in.
What about the running backs? I know one.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yep.
We had Chris Curry.
Exactly.
Shout out Chris Curry.
Stack lineup.
They had
You actually had a defense that was worth a dang, too.
I don't know. They weren't worth everything. They let Vanderbilt score 33.
That's a good valid point.
I don't know if they're worth anything.
How many did they score though?
68 or something.
Backups are playing now.
But those 2 men before them are formidable opponents, but they did not do what he did.
Didn't Cam win a natty?
Yeah, but didn't beat all those teams I just named. Also beat Oklahoma with Jalen Hurts by like 60. It was like 60-something to 28, so it wasn't by 60. But
Johnny Manziel went and beat Alabama back-to-back years. Let's just throw that out there. He's the...
did he? I don't think
He did.
He did.
I've got
He
mine.
beat Alabama twice.
He did.
He beat Alabama his freshman year in Tuscaloosa.
Mhm.
Won the
That's-
Heisman.
That's where Money Manziel was
What year was
Korea.
that? 2014.
I don't.
That was 2012.
Yeah, I think it was 2012. Anyways, Jack, while he's doing his
I've
research,
got Manziel starting.
I like it.
I've got Shiesty on the bench, and I'm
Okay.
cutting Cam.
I respect it.
I don't like Scam.
Wow, that's
Scam Newton. We don't like him around here.
I like him.
I don't.
I personally like him. I think, and I don't want this to sound bad because I love Joe Burrow.
Manziel didn't beat LSU that year.
Oh yeah,
He did not beat Bama back-to-back years.
I thought he beat Alabama twice.
No, he lost the next year.
You sure?
I'm looking at it right now.
He beat Alabama in Tuscaloosa though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then lost Alabama at home. He didn't beat
Okay.
LSU not once. Not once.
Dang, he only played him twice. What would happen that third time?
Probably not win
Anyways.
either. Okay, I'll go with the
I know. I already know what you're saying.
Burrow starting because he's the
Yeah.
greatest quarterback to ever touch college football.
Mm.
Greatest.
That's a little bit.
That's the greatest.
No.
Well, okay, here's my thing, right? Who's better, Peyton Manning in college or Johnny Manziel?
Here's
No. Tell
Peyton
me.
wasn't even the one I had in mind.
Tell me.
I
Tell me.
wasn't thinking about Peyton.
Tell me. I'm just gonna throw in another white boy. Who's better, Manning or Johnny?
Do you want me to be unbiased? here?
Because yeah.
I think Manning's a better quarterback.
Oh my god.
I think so.
Oh my god.
The Sheriff at least won 2 Super Bowls.
We're talking about college.
Oh, I know,
We
but
don't care. We don't care what they did in the pros. Talk about college.
We talking about college. Yeah, I
Yes.
still think Peyton Manning.
I don't know. Didn't win a national championship.
He did win a lot of games though.
Didn't win a Heisman.
He also played 2 more years than
All
Johnny
I know
Manziel
is
did.
Spurrier, called them.
Oh my God, we're
Orange
not getting
Bowl
back
MVPs.
into this. We're
That's
not
all I
getting back
know.
Into this.
That's all I know. They never went to the big show and did
That's
the talking.
blasphemy.
This is, yeah,
I agree with Spurrier.
I know.
I agree with Spurrier.
Who told you that quote?
In
though? I
fact,
did.
Spurrier is a better coach
Oh,
than the late and great. What's his name? He's not that good because I can't remember him.
Philip Fulmer.
Philip Former.
Mm.
Spurrier's my man.
There's a lot of. He's just trying to
Okay.
get us riled up.
But it
There's
goes-
a lot of hot takes he's saying.
It goes Burrow, Cam. I'm a bench Johnny.
So we just like did kind of reverse of the
See,
starter.
because I respect the
No,
jewelry.
I get it. I get
I
it.
respect the jewelry.
I get it.
You can't hate on the man for having the rings. Is he a dog? Yes. Winner booze. I hear you.
He brought something that this is. Sorry to interrupt, but this is
I was
he
finished.
created, and I want to say this with a little asterisk here because I know A&M fans probably think differently.
Mm-hmm.
He created a whole different culture at A&M.
Yeah, there's still a bunch of
Everything they built
bums.
there,
Mhm.
there, was dang near because of Johnny Manziel.
Mhm.
See the before and after.
I agree.
Joe Burrow had plethora of guys ahead of him at LSU. It's a culture. It's a
program.
good culture.
It's a good
It's a program. Yeah,
It's
it's
A+ program.
So that's why I'm picking Johnny. It's more because of the aura. Not saying
The
that.
aura.
Don't
God.
say that.
You
That's
sound like
horrible.
Not say.
You sound like
I'm
Not
telling you,
saying
during the high
that Joe
school
Burrow
drama.
doesn't have any aura.
I don't know. Shicey's got a little bit of aura at
Listen,
him.
if I was
No,
Joe,
Shicey's got.
if I
Dude,
heard
when he
if I
ran
heard
out
if
there-
I was Joe Burrow and I heard y'all talking about this, I'd be like,
No.
you talking about Cam, you talking about Johnny, where they at?
I think
At the crib.
Cam Newton's also what, like how many years older than him? But
Both of them.
yeah.
Both of them.
But anyways,
He's older than both of them.
before
Actually, no. Johnny and Cam have to be in their 30s. Joe's like late 20s
Mhm.
at this point now.
late 20s, I think is he late 20s? Is he?
27.
How long has he been in the
28.
Yeah,
league? 4 or
he's-
5 years?
He got out of college at like
2019?
24.
He's been in the league 4 years. This will be his fourth,
Yeah.
right?
So they're
wasn't
hating
young.
on their. Well, that's another topic of discussion later.
Yeah, he wasn't young.
But let me say this before y'all hate on me. I think 2 of the coldest videos are Joe Burrow running out senior night with Burrow, spelled Creole French, Cajun
It's
French.
French. It's not even Creole French. It's
Cajun
French.
But you know what I mean. Senior night.
The E.
They're not the most intelligent people down there, so they
you know
can't
what it is,
spell.
right? The EAUX is
that's-
O.
Yeah, we know.
I know,
that.
but
The French are stupid because
We
why
know
you
that.
have so many letters for one letter? But
we know that. I mean, and then him smoking the cigar.
oh, be easy on the cigar, boy.
2 of the coldest videos I've seen of
Be
all
easy
time.
on the cigar, boy.
And then look at everybody's trying to replicate that photo/video of Joe Burrow.
Everybody
now.
does this too.
I think that was a thing way before.
I know, but Joe probably was the forefront of it. He was
I don't know. I think Angel Reese coined that after him.
And so did Dylan Cruz. Dude, LSU, we just going on days
Okay,
about
we're done. We're done.
how LSU is the greatest program to ever touch God's green earth.
This is why I didn't want him later last week.
Go Tigers, baby.
Anyways, all right. We're going to talk about... You know what? Honestly, just keep the LSU train rolling.
This might as well just fall into the schedule for your 2025 national champions.
Oh, so not this... So in 2 years, not this year?
No, it's going to be 2025.
You're saying this season now?
Yeah, because you... Well, I know you guys haven't.
It's 2024-25.
Listen. I know y'all haven't seen a Tennessee jersey with.
You're saying that you're winning this year.
Yes.
The man that hasn't done squat, Brian Kelly, is
the Nuss Bus is taking us all away.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Listen, I know you Tennessee fans haven't seen a football jersey with the silver Nike with the 2020 of
this
the
guy
year.
makes it to one. And it's been dang near like generations now that they've
generations. It's not even. It's only been 5 years.
You're starting to sound like us, man.
No, y'all.
Sound like us.
Dude, y'all were saying it. 98, baby. 98, boy. I was born for 98. None of us were.
All right. Anyways, starting off, you can read it because you're.
All right, we got September 1st, 7:30 p.m. The University of Southern California versus Louisiana State University. 23rd ranked USC, 13 ranked LSU.
Fine, Tigers.
Are we just gonna go ahead and talk about it right now?
Yes, I think our offense needs to be potent in the pass, but start with the run because Nuss, he hasn't really had a full start. It's never had a full start.
Nuss Bus is taking you.
Besides the bowl game, which I don't count bowl games.
He's literally going to do shit in his britches. First snap.
Oh, that trifling defense UFC's had for the last 10 years. I just think with the bowl game, it's not a true. It's not the true flavor. You're just getting samples. Because a lot of players are not there. It's not the full team. Now you got a full team week 1. You had all spring, all summer to work with these guys in the off season.
But USC has too.
I'm not doubting that. I just think I never said who we're gonna win or lose yet, but I think they need to establish the run early because
every time me and you watch the first week of LSU football, they lose.
Damn it.
So we're watching it together. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'll be at work.
I'm the worst luck he's ever had in his life.
We'll watch it together then, Jack.
But I think if they establish the run early and often, USC will have a problem in their hands. Because once that opens up, the wide receivers LSU got this year, they should be all right. Transfer C.J. Daniels and transfers Xavier Thomas from Mississippi State and C.J. from Liberty. Should be another dynamic duo, first-round picks next season.
All right.
To be honest, I think. I'm sorry, I'm talking.
We'll just keep skipping past until we find a good opponent.
I think USC. I think y'all take USC.
I think too. I think their defense is going to hurt them. But here's the deal.
I don't know enough about their starting quarterback's Miller Moss. I know Zach Branch is still in the offense. I don't know enough. And this is lack of ball knowledge right here. Probably should have looked.
Of course.
Here's what I'm thinking, right?
But I think LSU takes this one.
Here's what I'm thinking. Lincoln, right? Lincoln Riley, known for his offense, known for good whispering in the ear of a quarterback. Can't take that from him. Has, 3 Heisman quarterbacks? 4?
If you want to count Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I count him.
Okay.
He's an Oklahoma product. He's Oklahoma.
I'm not getting back to this conversation again either. But yeah, go on.
I think what's going to be a big issue for USC, and I think a lot of Big Ten fans will agree with me, is that their defense was their weakest point in a conference where having a weak defense is okay. Where
now in Big Ten, Big Ten's big boy
smash
ball.
Smash nose football. They're gonna run the rock. I believe if Iowa and USC play this year, Iowa beats them by 2 touchdowns.
I don't know. Their quarterback still sucks.
I'm telling you,
McNamara.
I'm telling you that their defense will not translate to the hard physical football that Big Ten and SEC have, and their offense will struggle due to the fact that defenses are getting stiffer.
Yeah,
I think LSU takes it.
Because even in the Big 12, having a strong defense is truly like a rare, commodity.
I think the strongest, and this is me, just because I watched a lot of Utah, but I think Utah had the strongest defense in the Pac-12. And they still. I mean, last year was just brutal because, Rising was out the whole year, but I think that was the best defense in the Pac-12. Maybe I don't.
Probably either Washington.
I was gonna say maybe Washington, but
Who knows? But I just think that any team that's leaving the Pac-12 and going to like either the Big Ten, ACC, or SEC, there's none that going to the SEC, but
yeah,
they're gonna struggle on both sides of the ball just due to the physical defensive presence that other conferences produce year to year, and that their defense will struggle because of the offensive power that other conferences produce.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I could be wrong. They might come out and have a hard-nosed football team, but I just don't see that. I don't see that in Lincoln Riley's game.
It's definitely, I think, a transition period. But
they'll get used to it.
Yeah.
In 10 years from now, they'll be solid.
Switching to Big Ten too. I mean, given that the Pac-12 is dead, they're gonna get better recruits now too. But
oh yeah, I mean, there's 18 teams in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if you see all the Pac-12 teams on the lower side of that 18, probably 12 to 18. They'll be on in the first year.
Was it Washington, Oregon, USC, and UCLA?
Yeah, Oregon will probably be contending for.
I think
Big
Oregon's
Ten championship. The favorite out of the Pac-12 teams that contend well.
Yeah, just because DeBoer left Washington. I don't know how that Washington team's going to be this year.
Yeah, with the Arizona coach, which is just.
I mean, he did well with Arizona.
Yeah, it's just going to be spread the field and throw the rock.
Yeah.
But their defense was. He had players on their defense.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin Flo being the main one. He's a psychopath on the field at all times. But I think LSU wraps that one up.
Yeah, I agree.
Next one is Nichols.
We'll just keep going until we find a compatible opponent.
South Carolina.
We'll go to October 12th.
South Carolina might be a...
It's at South Carolina.
They got Mr. Goggles as starting QB, who I heard is just...
He looks good. I watched some film on him the other night at work.
He's pretty dang good.
He can move. Right. He can move with his feet. That's what worries me is that LSU's all really struggle with like quarterbacks that can improvise. Like for example, Johnny Manziel, even though he'd never beat LSU while his college career, he did give us hell with his feet.
Bryce Young?
He gave us hell with his feet.
Milroe?
Gave us the hell.
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, he can improvise.
Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyatt.
They haven't been great with recently.
Is that a? Do you think that is a coaching? I mean, it is a coaching.
I think it's a coaching style thing. I think the defensive coordinators that we've had over the last 10 years have been more like, for example, we just got Bo Davis back from Texas. Really great defensive line coach. He had Glenn Dorsey, Marcus Spears, just to name some big names that he's coached at LSU. He's one of Nick Saban's guys.
Who isn't one of Nick Saban's guys now?
You know, exactly. But they were more bigger. Now the game's transitioned to athletes playing D-line. You know, Glenn Dorsey and Marcus Spears weren't, the most angelic 290 there is. I mean, Marcus Spears did drop back into coverage here and there, but I think that's what is the coaching style and the people they recruit. Brian Kelly's obviously now getting some more, with Ollie Gay, he's left, but he was a big 6'5" presence that could move, but having mobile quarterbacks is hard when they can improvise well.
Yeah.
So I think any team would struggle, but it's it's probably going to be the first SEC conference game for both teams. So there's probably going to be a lot of butterflies. Probably first SEC opener for South Carolina.
It's also a noon kickoff. Just notice that. So that's going to be different.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I'll give y'all the win for that.
I think that it'll be close. I think it's a scary one for sure.
So then,
just jump straight to October 12th.
Win UCLA. Win South Alabama.
Ole
Play
Miss.
number 6 Ole Miss in the boot.
No time determined yet though.
In the boot. I'm just gonna assume that they're gonna be calling Baton Rouge at night.
Probably.
I'm just gonna assume.
I'm going to chalk that one up for the Rebels.
You might as well just play neck.
That one's not going to go too well.
You might as well play neck.
Oh, I think you're a side.
I think
y'all win that.
I
think the best way to catch LSU is like a 9 a.m. kickoff. They don't have time to get rowdy.
I really believe the Ole Miss team this year is a good team. Shocking for me to say that, but it is a good team.
Did he just say that? Speaking of,
yeah. I think Jackson Dart, it's taken him 3 years. I think this is going to be his best year. He'll probably leave. I don't see him staying.
No, he's too many weapons now.
Yeah.
He got Juice Wells.
I think what's going to struggle for Ole Miss is Pete Goldberg or whatever his name, Pete Golden, DC.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten a lot of transfers to fill spots that are vacancies, but with transfers come miscommunications. I know that from a personal standpoint that the transfer portal isn't always the best thing to put all your eggs in.
That might be just user error right there.
It could be, but
because I think if you're transferring in and you've got the whole summer, spring, depending on when you, I think it's
it depends on the attitude of the player.
Yeah.
If you just got
So you're saying LSU players just have terrible attitudes?
I just think the people that we got this last year from the transfer portal, even though it was a good class, not this previous year, but this last year, this past season, were good players. I just think they didn't work well together.
It's like, I get that.
And I think that's a a question mark for Ole Miss. Are they going to work well together? When you're in the red zone, you got to stop this team from scoring a touchdown or you lose.
Yeah.
You gonna dig deep or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's.
You gonna build that stone wall, or are you gonna cave?
Are they gonna be?
Are you gonna lay the cement?
Is Jackson Dart gonna be able to handle that loud noise? Because he did it in Sanford.
I'll never forgive Jackson Dart for just absolutely screwing my parlay against Alabama.
Like Jackson Dart, I feel like
forgive that.
Jackson Dart, once again, if LSU has a top 20 defense, we will win because Jackson Dart can't perform.
If y'all, sorry, no, if y'all realize this, Matt is like a Hall of Fame level hater when it comes to Jackson Dart.
I just don't.
So
Luke
just
Skywalker,
take that with a grain of salt.
I just. Anytime
I don't like him either.
When he's played a top tier defense, he struggled.
No, you're right.
He struggled tremendously, and it wasn't like they struggled and they barely lost. They struggled and they lost. They lost.
He just gets so timid. He just, God, somebody's coming. I'm just going to start running.
Yeah, he gets spooked easy. He's like a horse, newborn horse. Got that colt feet.
Yeah.
Like a little miniature donkey.
But once again, he could prove me wrong.
Yeah.
This is all D1 hating, but he could prove me wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Now, will Juice Wells perform as long as they get the rock to him?
Yeah.
They got a lot of weapons this year.
But once again, LSU's defense has to come out and play. They can't just expect to win because it's at night.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize this. Your next game against Arkansas?
Should be at Arkansas.
It is at Arkansas. Their starting quarterback Taylon Green, allegedly, was the starting quarterback at Boise State last year. Maybe saved his best performance of the season for the Mountain West Championship game, earning offensive MVP honors. He completed 12 of 15, so not a lot of throws there.
Yeah, really
but
you give me 15 screen passes, I complete 12 of them.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll throw that ball over the mountains.
I think KJ's gone.
KJ's gone.
What's his name? Tank? Not Tank.
Rocket Sanders.
Rocket Sanders. Tank. That's
Where did Rocket Sanders go? South Carolina.
South Carolina.
See,
that's another one. So they got some guys that exit. I think y'all still win that game.
I think at that point we're 7-0. I think
you go into A&M away.
That's where the nightmares come in.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the
That's where you don't sleep too well the night before.
Yeah, 7 overtimes.
You better hope you're not working at the
For You page is getting deep into Johnny Manziel highlights and
I think it's
loud places.
I think Jim Elko, with it being a first year season with Jim Elko, I think they'll win, but LSU hasn't been known playing well in College Station.
And we can go and chalk up November 9th.
Chalk up? What do you mean?
It's over.
You think Alabama wins?
Milroe is going to... He might win the Heisman this year.
So you're telling me they go 8-0 and then play Alabama?
They lose back-to-back A&M Alabama?
Yep.
You think Alabama wins?
So they go 7-0.
And they lose to Florida, too.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
I think... Okay.
So what do you think the A&M's game? Right now we're 6-0.
I think you lose. I think you go back-to-back losses.
Wow. Hot take. I think they get one of them.
I think you win one of them. I think you lose one of them.
Yeah. I think the best ones to lose is the away one.
Yeah, I think
Jim Elko first year coach.
I think if y'all were to lose, it'd be against A&M. You come back rejuvenated against Bama
at home.
It's
gonna be a night game.
Fans are disappointed.
Night.
Yeah.
Fans aren't gonna be as loud.
That place is gonna be loud.
They still hate Alabama just because Nick.
You're gonna be drinking the whole day.
The whole day.
Jello shots left and right.
Left and right.
So I think y'all. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they'd take one, lose one.
Yeah.
And in the last game, Florida's easy. Vanderbilt's easy.
I think Florida should be a good game.
It's at
always
Swamp.
It's always hard in
It's at
Swamp, and those two teams hate each other.
But depending on how their season goes, you never know.
Billy may be gone. Lagway may be starting. Who knows?
Yeah, Mertz might be already entering the transfer portal.
Yeah.
So Vanderbilt.
Mertz might be bagging.
Vanderbilt.
Bagging groceries.
Yeah, he might be going back to Kansas. Mertz. Why do I know where you're from? Why do I know where you're? NCAA. Vanderbilt should be a dub. I'm just gonna skip that.
Oklahoma's gonna be a good game. I think y'all win that.
Yeah. They're coming to Death Valley.
I think ceiling 11-1.
Yeah.
I think floor
9-3.
9-3.
9-3. Who's the third loss? Would be Oklahoma.
I think
Florida.
I think it could be. No, realistically, I honestly think that Ole Miss could be a toss-up.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
A&M, I think, is a loss. Alabama. I think those are my three that are, the potential losses.
But you never know. It could be 12-0.
Hey, also, you never know. Late in that season, too, everybody's banged up.
Yeah. Hopefully they keep their health at LSU.
Yeah. So.
Plus, LSU has a good recruiting class, and I'm excited to see Caden Durham, freshman. From
Got
Duncan.
Bryce Underwood coming in, too.
Yeah. B. Wood. That next year's recruiting class, filthy.
Mm-hmm.
You got 35 stars. Sadly, we lost to Nikarian Moore. But we got another 5-star wide receiver after he decommitted, so no hard feelings. Go fly with your Ducks. I get it. But yeah.
Oregon's recruiting like an SEC team right now.
They have to.
Let me tell you.
They have to. I mean, their coach is SEC bred.
Yeah.
So.
And you got the Nike money just flowing in now.
Oh, dude. The jerseys, bro. The brand exposure.
Oh, I was talking
so
about
easy.
the owner of Nike just saying,
Phil Knight.
Yeah, he'll pay whatever he
He
wants.
probably just handed over his bank information.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's
just
my
tied
social.
Here's
my
tied
social.
into the school.
I think I think LSU can, depending on how the wins and losses stack up, they could be end of the season top 10 team.
Yeah, I like that.
Hopefully
I think you're fighting for a playoff spot.
I think I don't think we're winning the SEC.
No.
I think we're fighting for a playoff spot, and it's all about how Alabama plays too. If Alabama plays and just poops themselves,
Sorry to interrupt, my bad. I saw this guy on Twitter. I forget if he's with. I don't remember who he's a part of, but he projected Alabama to go 7-5. I don't know where he.
I was saying if they poop themselves, that opens up a lot of opportunity for a lot of teams.
I don't think they can do 7-5.
I don't think they go 7-5. I think it was. It wasn't old. Anyway, it's not the point. These people don't matter, but I think 7-5.
I can see 9-3, but not 7-5.
I can see 9-3. I could also see 12-0.
Yeah, of course.
But I realistically think LSU goes like 10-2.
Yeah,
that's where I think 10-2. It's a soft spot or a good spot. But let's talk about them Vols.
The Vols.
You get the wrong fingers there, man.
Them Vols.
I can realistically see us going 10-2 as well.
I mean, LSU's schedule is not too difficult. I haven't looked at Tennessee's, but
apparently we have the 8th toughest schedule in the country. So that's start off with UTC.
No, there's no way.
There ain't no way. 8th.
Yeah.
We were ranked like 12th in the SEC.
Toughest schedule?
Y'all play Utah, Vandy.
Utah.
I mean UTEP. Kent State.
UTEP Miners.
Anyways, we play UTC.
Dub.
NC State, neutral site game.
Should be interesting, honestly.
I forgot their starting quarterback now is Grayson McCall from Coastal.
Ooh.
He's also like Stetson Bennett level of age.
25.
But he's still a dog. I love McCall.
Yeah, but he wakes up in the morning hurting.
Oh, yeah.
Like
he runs a little bit
he's
too
going to
hard.
get cryotherapy on Fridays.
I think I'll be in NC State in Citizens Bank or Bank of America Stadium.
Kent State's easy.
Start on 3. Oklahoma's a toss-up.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be
hype.
That might be.
I would love to go to that game.
That might be the game of the week for that week. Depending, I don't know if the slate is that Saturday.
Yeah,
but
they haven't.
Hell, Tennessee could be 1-2 by then.
1-2.
Dude,
I think
You're saying we're losing to Kent State, UTC, or NC State? You're saying 1-2 or 2-1?
Yeah, it's Tennessee at the end of the day. You know, we got to be optimistic here.
You did lose to Georgia.
We're going 0-3 to Oklahoma.
3-0. I think Oklahoma, depending on how loud they get, that could be Nico's test.
Nico himself said he likes away games more than home games. So if that's the case,
a lot of people talk that Cash Money shit till Cash Money gets on the table.
And if anybody can do it, it's Nico.
You hope. You hope.
I I'm gonna be biased here and say we win this game.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm gonna be biased here and say we win Arkansas as well.
I mean, it's with the Oklahoma game. It's like two different coaching philosophies.
Yeah.
On one end, it's spread the ball and throw it like there's no tomorrow, and the other one's just defense.
Yeah. I'm gonna be. This is my level too, and I know you can't take away bowl games, but from what I saw from Jackson Arnold, I just don't like him.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like him. He threw 3 picks against Arizona, which Arizona is a good team. Don't get me wrong. It's your first start, but if you're throwing 3 picks in Arizona, who had their starting team, what makes you think you're gonna do any better in SEC?
I hear you. But
That's
why I don't like to look at
first start.
That's why I don't like to look at bowl games because
Exactly.
it's not the true telling of what a person could be.
We also see what happens when Tennessee plays Oklahoma. In the past,
Hasn't been good.
Baker Mayfield just plays like Money Menzel.
That's different. Baker Mayfield's a dog.
Remember Didi?
Oh, I remember Didi. I remember Didi.
Didi was doing his thing.
Everybody was doing their thing against us.
Not the first half.
We were up 17.
We will not tolerate any Baker Mayfield
I'll
slander around here.
tell you one thing. Tennessee's the first half Warriors.
That year. Oh, that year we were.
First half
If we would have quit
Warriors.
playing in the first half, we would have been undefeated. But, you know
But
what
too bad there's 4 of them.
Yeah, put a whole.
You don't just get to play 2 quarters. You got to play 4.
Yeah.
But Arkansas, I think y'all beat them. So now you're 4-0, and you go to your arch nemesis.
Back week.
5-0.
Florida has not. It's just like Florida going to. It's like Tennessee going to the swamp. Florida don't play well up there. They did
Give
go
us
on
that dub.
They did go on a little streak there for a minute, but
Give us that dub.
I think it's a win.
Alabama's a toss-up. Now,
Mhm.
this is I want to vividly. Not vividly. I want to say here, be biased and say we win against Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone and their mother thinks we're going to lose to Alabama.
It's Alabama fans, man. What do you think?
No, it's the typical like sports analyst.
It's the PTSD.
I don't think.
If you had to say who's a better quarterback, Jalen Milroe or Nico, what are you going to say?
I'm gonna say Jalen Miller.
Yeah, I would say Jalen
Okay,
Milroe.
there you go. That's probably why.
That's probably why.
Yeah.
Probably gonna come down to that.
But this
He's played those night games away.
He's gonna get.
I just will never
He's
forgive.
fought a lot more adversity
I will
than
never
Nico
forgive
has.
the team from last year, which realistically we were at 24-7.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been 28-7 if they hadn't have dropped that. If the tight end hadn't dropped that touchdown, should have been up 28-7 and a half.
Came out hot at Alabama, but you can't let Nick go in that locker room and make adjustments.
No, you got to like kidnap him
You
for
gotta-
15,
you
20
have to-
minutes.
You have to. If you're gonna be Alabama, you have to be up so much
If we would have scored that touchdown, we
that
would have
it
been.
don't.
You just got to
matter.
put 2 clock on and run the ball.
Yeah.
But
Run the dang ball,
Even when
Bert.
LSU with Burrow beat them, they were up 33-13 at halftime. It was 46-41 at the end
Yeah.
of the game. I mean, you just can't. It sucks
Yeah.
with him.
It's
now-
the same thing with LSU. Just contain the quarterback.
Yeah.
Don't let him get out. He's not the best passer. He's a good passer.
Milroe's
He's
gonna
not the
fumble.
best.
I think unless Milroe's gotten his ball carrying up, Milroe.
When you got number 27 coming off the edge,
you got James Pierce.
you got to be a little scared.
Now-
Yeah, he's unstoppable.
Our defensive line is unreal. Now the question is our secondary gonna be any good? That's the biggest question here. I will.
It's gonna be a lot more throwing than what it used to be.
I'll personally sit here and say that I think we beat Alabama and Florida.
Yeah, I can see that.
Personally,
Alabama's a toss-up. Florida's more for definite, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I think Florida's a win. Alabama is a win.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
Unbiased, biased. Unbiased. I think we do lose that maybe.
I just think it all comes down to Milroe.
Mhm.
And
I think he's got a lot of potential.
who's
he
going to
does.
make more mental errors?
He changed
Milroe in the
his
stretch
throwing motion too.
or Nico?
We'll see.
It depends who makes the most mental errors. And I just have a feeling that when it comes down to it, just him being younger, just because you're younger doesn't mean you're less of an athlete.
Yeah.
But
Milroe's been in the game.
Yeah.
I think if you let Milroe throw the ball, we
he's
win
been
the
in
game.
those nail biters where it's like he just has to loft it up and hope to God it comes down.
They also got
What was his name? 17, transferred to Texas.
Isaiah Bond.
I was like,
Yeah.
Bond,
Yeah.
So,
Lofted up against Auburn.
yeah.
Caught it. All
So
right.
that's crazy that he left. But anyways,
I think if you contain Milroe, we win.
yeah.
Let him throw the ball
We'll write that down as a loss.
for right now.
We'll write that down as a loss.
I find it fair.
Kentucky, I think that's a dub.
I think we're whooping.
I think we're
Yeah.
just moving past that one.
I think we're whooping Kentucky.
Vandergrift got nothing.
I think we're whooping
No,
Kentucky.
he can keep going.
I think y'all whooping the hell out of Mississippi State too.
Yeah.
And then here's the second loss against Georgia.
That's
Yeah,
more of a
it's not
for
even-
sure.
that's
I'm
not
sorry, a for
debatable.
Sure loss. Oh, there's no flip up. Don't even know why it says flex game. Just play it at kick off. get it
Last
over
year,
3:30.
Yeah.
last year on that first drive when Jalen Wright went for the touchdown,
Dude, I was losing my
I was playing
mind.
golf and I was freaking out. And then I just like an hour later, I just turned the game off.
thought-
It was over after that.
No, I mean that's the only time we
We
scored.
definitely had the most exciting play of the
Yeah,
whole
first
game.
play of the game.
Yep.
First play of the game.
Then after that is nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I remember?
I think we got the UTEP miners.
What's the funniest moment to me in Georgia Tennessee history is not last year but the year before when y'all were in Sanford. They scored a touchdown. It's Stetson Bennett.
Okay.
Doing that.
fucking-
That's probably the funniest I've ever
So, is that the year we were number
calling.
one?
Y'all were number one. Y'all were behind them, and then y'all got ranked ahead of them,
Yeah, it made no sense.
and then they
It really
beat
didn't
the
make-
brakes off y'all.
What was that year? What was his name? Rashawn Golden or whatever?
Oh, when he dropped that.
And he's just like holding the birds up to the crowd.
Oh, against Bama?
Yeah.
Against Bama?
Oh, that was
Bama
Bama. I
players
thought it
throwing
was
it-
Georgia.
Bama fans throwing it back at him.
It was the dude that dropped. It was our first time we beat Georgia in like I don't know how many years, and he was wide open touchdown in the fourth quarter, and he dropped it. Georgia, you remember that? We wore smoky grays. That's. But anyways, that will always be forever.
Was that
in my-
Dobbs year?
It was Dobbsy, yeah.
Was it?
Jake Fromm was the starting quarterback.
Was it
Oh,
Hunter?
Um,
Maybe else worse his name Hunter. I know that.
Not the point. Anyways,
UTEP dub.
UTEP dub Vandy.
So far we have one loss, and the rest are
Nashville's a scary place. Not for football, just for crime.
yeah. In Nashville, y'all would walk out of there.
dub.
Just a little
Y'all
2-hour
should just
ride
tell 'em,
back.
Meet us in Cookville. We don't want to waste our time.
We're playing.
Come
we're
play me at
playing Tech.
Alcoa.
We're playing Tech.
We're playing Tech.
Yeah, realistically, I think 10 and 2.
10-2. Yeah. That
Would you say that Tennessee Tech Stadium's bigger than Vanderbilt?
Right now, yeah. Right now.
They're gonna have it done by the time.
No.
Yeah, 10-2 is good. I think. I look at both of these schedules, and I think how the games are spread out, it makes the schedule very.
Uh-huh.
It makes it each team very competitive, and I think that the predictions we made are realistic as to how if it was like brutal game after like Florida game after, it'd be hard to
Florida's we've talked about this so many times. Florida's just got a terrible
win. Yeah, like it just
draw this year.
if you got 4 SEC opponents that are all good, 7 days isn't enough time to come back and think
wouldn't
about it.
say their team is that bad. They just have the odds stacked straight against
Florida's?
them. Yeah.
No, Florida's just got a terrible draw.
Graham Mertz is not good, but he's a viable quarterback. But he's
They got their receivers are from what I remember, their receivers are pretty good, and
No,
I don't
Cameron
have
Dyke.
I don't have their names.
No,
pulled up
Cameron
right
Dyke's
now.
a dog.
Yeah.
He's good. He plays.
remember that
They got
DJ
Cormani.
Lagway guy.
Mhm.
They love Lagway around
Yeah.
there.
He ain't gonna start.
No, he won't. But maybe next year.
You think he's there, and then he'll just transfer out?
No.
You think? But Burks is a sophomore.
Are you? Is he?
Mm-hmm.
No, I
Is
think
he?
he's a senior.
I think he's a junior.
No, he's a red shirt.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Fact check that. Is it? Dang. No, I think Lagway.
Sophomore.
I think Lagway.
There's no way
sticks around.
because
He didn't play. He didn't play his
He
first.
played
year.
at Wisconsin, didn't he?
I got red shirted.
What is he?
He's a ladies' man for sure.
100%. No,
I
homie,
bet he
that's a good-
watches
that's a good-looking
anime.
dude.
He's a senior.
Yeah, he's a senior. Yeah, he's
That's
a senior.
interesting. Senior.
No, I think Lagway.
He's been in the league that long.
Yeah.
I thought his first year was Wisconsin, then went to Florida. I
No,
think
he
he got
was-
red
I think
shirted.
he was
Who's
Wisconsin.
in front of him?
Richardson.
Oh yeah, AR.
Oh, yeah, AR.
I'm not gonna hate on AR-15.
No, I like.
He's a good guy.
That's Tennessee's favorite. Tennessee fans' favorite to do is hate on him.
No, I don't mind him.
I don't mind him.
He's a good guy.
This guy I used to work with, Jeff.
You know who I hate?
He's a D1 hater of Ed
This
Richardson.
this was the D1 hate. Ricky Purcell, dude.
Oh yeah,
You don't like him?
he could
I
catch
hate
both
him
of these.
so
He'd probably whoop my ass,
He
but
probably would have whooped me. Yeah.
I'd fight him.
First round pick, wide receiver out of Florida.
100%.
Yeah, just to go sit the bench.
He might not. Might be.
No,
the
he got called up from the practice squad. He got a jersey week 1.
I don't know. He might be the next.
Brock
Brandon
Purdy
Ayuk
is
or-
not going to throw him the rock.
I think Brock Purdy throws.
They've got one of the best receivers in the league,
Juwan.
Jawan Jennings.
Dude, they always talk about it. They love Juwan.
Juwan's
They
good,
love
but
Juwan.
he's
over
no-
there.
Juwan's a third
He's a
string
dog.
quarterback.
He's a dog.
Juwan's good.
He
Juwan's
taught-
Mr. Reliable.
He
over there.
throws the rock
Yeah.
too.
Third and Juan is what they call it. Third and Juwan. Third and Juwan.
I just think he's good. I just think he's top 10 wide receiver in the NFL. But that's
No, 100%. He's
I don't
not.
think he's top 50.
He should have been. He should have been Super Bowl MVP last year.
if they
Yeah.
won.
He should have been. They should have won that.
Isn't that? I wonder how brutal it is as a Kansas City fan. Like both of the Super Bowls we've.
I hate
You Niners
Nine-
fan?
yeah.
I hate Kansas City more than any other team in the NFL.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Because like half of their fans were not there when Chad Henne was throwing
That
the
has
rock
been-
around.
Or Alex Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith, whenever he snapped his leg in half.
Imagine being a Patriots fan, and I know this is like, wow. But you're hearing comparisons of Patrick Mahomes to Brady and then Travis Kelce to Rob Gronkowski. We've talked about this. Rob and Travis are two different.
Was he
Tight
on the
ends.
Travis though? He was on the
Yeah,
Travis
he was on
train.
Travis.
You were saying Kelsey's better than Gronk?
Yeah. They're two different styles of play.
Oh yeah,
I think
obviously.
true greatest tight ends. Like if you're a true tight end, it's Rob. That man's
Oh,
getting
then
down there.
he
All he
got
can-
on the
all
tangent
he
about.
has-
All
All he has better than is he can block, and he can run the go route. Of
Travis
the
Kelce
seam.
is more of a receiver. Like
He's
his,
a tight end. TE is what his.
but he plays more like a receiver.
TE
Anyways,
is
we're
on
not
his
wasting our
depth chart.
time.
No,
on this.
what
We've
I was
already-
getting to is that he was trying to say that Antonio Gates was better than either of them.
Oh, I remember that
Oh.
too. I remember that.
Antonio
too.
Gates,
baby.
they literally just put him in 10 yards and in.
Yeah.
Well, he has
Just go sit right there.
he has his stats. To
We'll have
prove-
everybody else run around.
all I
you,
know
and then
is
you'll
he
be
has the
open.
stats to prove that he can be part of the
Yeah, he's a
conversation.
great tight end, but he's not the best of all
Yeah.
time.
But
Yeah. Anyways, that's
We
why,
know who is.
That's why I hate the Chiefs. Is because just
Kelsey,
no, because
Oh.
the compare partially Kelsey. I don't hate Kelsey, but I hate everybody's like, oh, Kelsey is the goat.
Mhm.
Oh, I think Patrick's the goat.
Mhm.
You gotta show me something before you can. Tom Brady had to go win 7 to be classified as a goat, and now they're giving Patrick Mahomes this as like his 3rd ring.
I would say probably Patrick is a more talented
Yeah,
arm ability.
he's more athletic.
now
He's definitely more athletic.
now there's an argument to be made if he wins 6.
If he wins 6 or 7, by all means, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest of all time.
Yeah, he could be one less and still be
by
considered better.
all means.
Yeah.
But he's got to win 7.
So what
or
about
8.
Kelsey?
I just personally, I think.
So if Kelsey wins 6 with him,
yeah, he's the greatest of all time.
tight end of all time.
I think. Yeah,
We can give him that.
What
Yeah,
if
give
he
him that.
wins just one more than Gronk?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all
I'll
I
give
need
him.
to
I'll
hear.
give him that.
That my debacle's done then.
Because
Yeah,
then
yeah.
the only thing there's nothing holding
There's
it back.
nothing holding him over Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk has
Other
what?
than that, Gronk.
2?
Well, he's just
3?
a more likable person.
Other than Gronk's better
So they're
blocker.
tied. So they're tied for rings.
Does Gronk have 3 or 4?
They have 3.
I think he's got
he has
3.
4 because he got one at Tampa Bay, didn't he?
He got. Yep. Right. He's right. He got.
Oh.
4
He
in
got
Tampa
3 in
Bay.
New England, 1 in Tampa.
Mm.
So
That was the most gimme ring of all time.
yeah, that was.
Hey,
Yeah,
come,
Julian
just
was-
one, give me one more
Oh,
year.
let's see who beat who in that Super Bowl. It was Tom Brady and Gronk beating
That defense was playing out of their mind.
over who?
Dude,
Let me just say, Tom Brady's beat. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Tom Brady has
I'm not
beat
gonna-
some good players, okay, but Tom Brady's also lost to some sham quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Nick Foles was embarrassing.
God.
Nick Foles was.
And then he got
No.
clowned for running that route. That route.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Oh, that route, Tom. And then you lose to the worst human being I've ever laid eyes on as an NFL quarterback,
Don't you dare say it.
Eli Manning.
He's
oh
not-
yeah, I can agree with that
I
one.
hate
He's not
Eli.
a worse human being.
I hate Eli.
One of them was because of the dang helmet catch, which we're not. gonna-
Tyree White.
Yeah. The other one was just. I mean, it was just both unfortunate.
You know, it's easy. It's easy to beat Tom Brady when you can rush forward with Michael Strahan and play man.
Yeah.
It's real easy to do that.
Realistically, yeah.
But I know y'all haven't been keeping up with the old baseball.
I don't want to talk about it.
But the Padres
Oh,
are
right.
on.
I'm glad I can't input on this one.
The Padres are on fire right now.
I don't want to talk.
Have
about
you seen how on fire they are? On fire. Now,
it. We're like, Cubs are just.
I would see the Cubs are not. They are the opposite of
I
fire.
think we're 5 games behind the wild card.
I
Maybe
can see.
6.
I can see. Let me find out. I can find out. It's a great thing about ESPN never tells you how many
I think
games
we're
you're
6
behind.
games.
He's just up there by himself.
You are 5.5 games behind the wild card.
We'll cut it down to like 3.5, and then we'll lose 3 or 4 in a row. We're
See-
not a winning team.
See, right now, the
We're not
Arizona
winning team.
Diamondbacks and Padres are fighting for the best
Yeah.
seed out of the wild card teams. Or honestly, we're right behind the
The
Dodgers.
Braves number 3 now. Are they on the Cubs?
They're number 3, but
Okay.
they're 64 and 57.
Yeah.
the Diamondbacks and Pods.
We're not winning. We're not.
69-53.
I'll just say the Cubs are not making it. We're just sorry.
I'm just really
sorry.
happy with how the Pods have just caught stride.
Yeah.
And with the new additions, Tanner Scott from the Marlins.
Mhm.
Now, are they a pennant winning team? Probably not.
No, but it's a build up of next year.
If we can keep everybody.
This is a good year.
And the thing is, we went on this. We went on a fucking. Oh fucking. My bad.
Look who's number 1 on that list. That's crazy.
I was just seeing where Aikman was.
Sorry, my bad.
Terry Bradshaw has
Chargers
4.
players up there?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. My bad.
The
Matt.
Chargers have a 1-1. They just went on out of a 15-game stretch, they went like 13-2.
Yeah.
Which is huge to do. But once again, they played the Pirates a bunch of the times.
Hey, win's a win, man.
Win's a win.
Whatever gets you in the postseason.
But they're only 2 games behind the Dodgers. And
Dodgers are choking hard right now.
And
I'll tell you that.
The best team in the league is the Yankees, and they have 72 wins, and the Padres have 69. So, Dodgers have 71.
Yankees are gonna choke, anyways.
But the fighting Phils.
Phils are hot. I think that they kind of went cold, but the Phils are still hot.
Yeah, the Atlanta Braves went very.
Michael Harris' first game back from the IL hits a freaking donkey.
They went
Grand
warm.
Slam.
I would say the Braves went very warm.
Yeah, they're getting there. They're getting back.
They're like lukewarm.
They're getting back.
Yeah.
But we'll talk baseball. We'll talk baseball a little bit later.
But the Central
March to October.
Yeah. NL Central is sorry.
But they're all like
Sorry.
competing for number 1. Sorry.
Number one sorry is right now the Brewers.
Yeah.
Or the least sorry is the
I'm
Brewers.
guessing the Yankees are number 1.
Then the worst sorry is the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah,
We're
Yankees have 72
right
wins.
ahead of them.
Yeah, by like a game or 2, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sorry.
I hate to bring up baseball. I just want to say the Pods are hot.
No, they're hot. They're hot. Yeah, let's look at it.
I was
Most Super Bowl
saying,
title
out of
wins.
all the
Tom
players
Brady.
in the world who had the most.
Look at it. Who's number 1?
He's still number 1.
It's crazy.
Hey,
don't
shout
got-
out,
Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT.
He don't got more than Bill Russell.
Patrick Mahomes.
shout out Troy Aikman though. He's up there. He's got 3.
All right. Well, I think that's all we got, right?
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, we got a little bit of the FedEx St. Jude Championship.
Who do you think's winning this real quick?
I don't know. Today's first day. Scotty Scheffler.
I'm gonna be putting my
Of
hat
course,
in.
he's already in there.
We should go. I want to go to one of those.
It's in Memphis.
So I want to go to one.
Let's go to Waste Management next year.
Dude, I'd be down.
They might be a little more strict now that they let 200,000 more people in than they needed to.
But yeah, it's St. Jude FedEx Cup week. So keep you updated.
Please do.
Jordan Spieth still sucks.
That's crazy. He does. But
Roy McIlroy.
Shout out
Roy
to man.
McIlroy.
One more time for
Hole
getting the hole in one.
All one from the
Hole
red
in
tees. From the
Yeah.
red tees. But
I'm
I'll
counting.
take it.
I'm counting. All right, I'm Chase Roberts.
Jackson Stone.
Matthew Linden.
Thanks for watching.
You're welcome.